Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today, we are going to be counting down the 20 funniest moments in wrestling history. From unexpected pranks to hilarious botches, these moments are sure to have you laughing out loud. So grab some popcorn and get ready to relive some of the most memorable comedy moments in wrestling. Number 1. Let's kick things off with a classic moment from the Attitude Era. Remember when Stone Cold Steve Austin filled Vince McMahon's Corvette with cement? It was a priceless moment that had fans cracking up for weeks. The look on Vince's face when he discovered his car was truly priceless. Number 2. Next up, we have the time when Santino Marella dressed up as a woman to compete in a Divas Battle Royal. The sight of a bearded man in a dress wrestling against women was both bizarre and hilarious. Santino's antics always brought a lighthearted touch to the wrestling. Number 3. Now let's talk about the time when The Rock and Mick Foley had a hilarious exchange during a backstage segment. The back and forth banter between these two legends had fans in tears from laughing so hard.
It's just that there's so many other kids who need my help, and you're almost there.
Right. Well, The Rock feels that way as well, too.
You're gonna be somebody.
Hold on one second.
Who are you talking to?
Hey, don't get excited. Don't get excited.
Their comedic timing was spot on, making it one of the funniest moments in wrestling history. Number 4. Moving on to a more recent moment, let's talk about the time R-Truth mistook a ladder match for a Royal Rumble match.
You're not even in the match!
His confusion and antics during the match had fans chuckling at his mix-up. R-Truth's comedic timing and ability to improvise always make for entertaining moments in the wrestling. Number 5. Now let's talk about the time when Booker T accidentally called Hulk Hogan the N-word during a promo.
We coming for you, nigga!
It was a cringeworthy moment that left fans shocked and amused at the same time. Booker T's reaction to his slip-up was priceless, making it a memorable moment in wrestling history. Number 6. Moving on, let's discuss the time when John Cena and The Rock engaged in a rap battle on Raw.
Popping pecs, they had more work than a locker room full of divas. I got a gift for Rock tonight. I'm gonna give him a Cleveland steamer.
Little baby Johnny's got lady parts, let's rock.
The witty insults and clever rhymes exchanged between these two superstars had fans cheering and laughing along. Cena and The Rock's chemistry and charisma shone through in this hilarious segment. Number 7. Next up, we have the time when Triple H and Stephanie McMahon went undercover as fans in the audience. Their disguises were so ridiculous that fans couldn't help but laugh at the absurdity of the situation. Triple H and Stephanie's comedic timing and commitment to the bit made it a memorable moment in wrestling storytelling.
She wanna dance because she likes the group, so come on, Fatso, and just bust a move. You want it, you got it, you want it, baby.
Number 8. Who can forget the time when Vince McMahon strutted down to the ring, only to tear both of his quads upon entering the ring? The sight of Vince trying to stand up and deliver a promo while sitting on the mat was pure comedy gold. Despite the painful moment, Vince's determination to continue the segment had fans in stitches. Number 9. Moving on to a lighter moment, let's talk about the time when The New Day interrupted The Rock's promo with their own dance routine. The combination of The Rock's charisma and The New Day's comedic antics created a hilarious interaction between the two groups. It was a fun and entertaining moment that showcased the lighter side of wrestling. Number 10. Now, let's discuss the time when Kurt Angle tried to sing Shawn Michaels' entrance theme on SmackDown.
I think I'm cute. I got no metal. I got the move.
Angle's hilarious attempts at mimicking Michaels' iconic pose and entrance music had fans laughing at his antics. Angle's willingness to poke fun at himself added to the comedic charm of the segment. Number 11. Let's talk about the time when The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar had a dance-off in the ring. The sight of two fierce rivals cutting loose and showcasing their dance moves was a sight to behold. The Undertaker's surprisingly smooth moves, combined with Lesnar's awkward attempts at dancing, made for a hilarious moment that fans won't soon forget. Coming in at number 12 is the time Kurt Angle celebrated his victory by taking a milk bath in the middle of the ring. Yes, you heard that right. After a hard-fought match, Kurt decided to relax and unwind by soaking in a tub of milk while his opponents looked on in confusion. It was a bizarre and hilarious moment that only Kurt Angle could pull off. Of course, no list of funny wrestling moments would be complete without Stone Cold Steve Austin. And one of his most memorable moments has to be the beer bash. As he stood in the ring, drenched in beer and spraying it on the crowd, Stone Cold showed us all how to have a good time. It's a moment that perfectly captures the essence of his rebellious and entertaining persona. Moving on to number 14, we have the controversial Kiss My Ass Club, courtesy of none other than Vince McMahon. As he forced his opponents to pucker up and plant a kiss on his backside, Vince created some of the most cringe-worthy and hilarious moments in wrestling. It was a bizarre and outlandish storyline that had fans shaking their heads in disbelief. At number 15, we have The Undertaker breaking character and cracking up in the middle of a promo. Despite his intimidating presence and dark persona, even the dead man couldn't help but laugh at the ridiculousness of the situation. It was a rare and unexpected moment that showed a lighter side of The Undertaker and left fans laughing along with him. Number 16, DX invades WCW. The D-Generation X duo of Triple H and Shawn Michaels were notorious for their pranks and antics, but one of their most memorable moments came when they invaded rival promotion WCW. From their playful taunts to their over-the-top gestures, DX's antics outside the ring were just as entertaining as their in-ring performances. Number 17. The Miz's awesome promos. The Miz may have started out as a reality TV star, but he quickly made a name for himself in the wrestling world with his sharp tongue and quick wit. His hilarious promos, filled with self-aggrandizing claims and witty one-liners, never failed to entertain the crowd and establish him as a comedic force to be reckoned with. Number 18. R-Truth's Little Jimmy. R-Truth's imaginary friend, Little Jimmy, became a fan favorite for his hilarious interactions with the wrestler. From causing distractions in matches to providing comic relief backstage, Little Jimmy added a playful element to R-Truth's character and kept the audience laughing along with him. Number 19. Edge and Christian's 5-second pose. Edge and Christian were masters of the comedic tag team moment, but none were as iconic as their 5-second pose. From dressing up in ridiculous costumes to striking exaggerated poses, Edge and Christian's antics never failed to bring a smile to the audience's faces. Number 20. Santino Marella's Tea Party. Another classic moment from the comedic genius that is Santino Marella, his Tea Party segment had the audience in stitches as he enlisted the help of various wrestling superstars to hold a tea party in the ring. From the over-the-top costumes to the ridiculous dialogue, this moment was pure comedic gold. And there you have it, folks. Those were the 20 funniest moments in wrestling history. We hope you enjoyed reliving these comedic highlights as much as we did. Let us know in the comments which moment was your favorite. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more wrestling content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.